And it leads to this absolute paradox, particularly for men, about commitment and freedom. And so, given the essential driver for the masculine is freedom, what we've experienced, then, there's the urban myth about men being commitment phobes. Because men don't understand what commitment is. And so we're conditioned and brought up to think commitment means I'm going to lose something. I'm losing my freedom. I'm losing my friends. I'm losing my ability. Yeah, which is all just the distortion.
Right. It's handcuffs, right? It's feeling like...
Exactly.
Yeah. And I know I feel, and this isn't just like relationship commitment. This is, scheduling your day, right? That's I'm making a commitment, to do that.
Yeah.
And I fight it tooth and nail.
Yeah, exactly. And the interesting thing is true freedom means I have absolute choice. And what occurs is that if you think about, if I talk about my yoga practice, for example, when I commit to my yoga practice and develop the discipline of my yoga practice, what it means is that I know I have choice to do it or not to do it. I am free to do it or not to do it. But until I commit to do it, I'm in that constant state of tension and anxiety. Will I do it? Won't I do it? I'm not sure if I can do it. Yep. There's no freedom in that. That's actually a really anxious place. And the definition of commitment in life, and it's a paradox, remember, we start to meet paradoxes, the deeper we go into the journey, is that commitment means I choose to have no more choice. When I'm committed to something, and it's energetic. So the example is in a relationship. So I work with a lot of men who are married, and what happens is when you fully commit to the relationship, energetically, what you're saying to your partner and to yourself is, I choose to have no more choice here. I'm absolutely committed to you. And on the wedding day, I'm committed to you for the rest of my life. Now, the truth is, we always have choice. You can leave or you can go. What you're actually saying for the next 40 years is, I absolutely have choice and I choose to be here. I choose to be here. I choose to be here. I choose to be here because I'm committed. And as soon as you commit to something, all of the fear flags come up. And working with couples, it's like if you really want to experience full commitment of an unconditional loving relationship, the fears are going to come up. I work with a lot of men who, like we got married and then, 3 weeks later, Friday night, I want to go to the pub with my friends. It's like, oh, what time are you going to be home? It's like, well, hang on a tick, and then 6 weeks later, Sunday afternoon, I just want to watch the football. And it's like, are you going to mow the lawn? It's like, and what a lot of men do is, instead of questioning the fear, what's going on here, they question their commitment and they end the relationship. And most men I work with, Jason, in committed relationships, inverted commas, have their bags packed at the back door and they're ready to go if it gets too hot. If it's too hard here, because they haven't closed the back door and gone, I'm fully here, knowing I can fully leave, but I'm fully here.
Yeah, and I understand that idea. How does it translate to freedom? How does that commitment, and I could do anything I want, but I'm committed to this. How do you see that translating to freedom?
Well, that's freedom. I'm free to choose, and I choose to be here.
So it's an expression of freedom.
Exactly.
Right. And that's telling yourself on a daily basis when it's something that big and long term, it's telling yourself, well, obviously I'm free because I can choose to do whatever I want. And I did. I chose this. Right.
Yeah. If you use a sporting analogy, if I commit to doing a triathlon, there's going to be days that it's tough. There's going to be days when I want to find an out. But commitment means I choose to have no more choice. I'm doing the triathlon. And energetically, I don't know if you think about your life, and I invite some of the listeners, know the difference in your life when you're fully committed to something, or it's a good idea, or you're sitting on the fence. It's a totally different experience. And that energy of commitment. Remember, commitment is I choose to have no more choice. I'm doing the triathlon. It's not always going to be easy. There's going to be fears. There's going to be bumps. But I know as a man, I'm fully in. This is non-negotiable. And what that means is that, I get to choose. On some days, I may not train, but it doesn't mean I'm not committed.
Yeah, and it goes hand in hand with identity, right? Like, and it's hard maybe for people to grasp, but it's so much easier to change your identity. It's maybe hard at the beginning, but like it's easier to change your identity, and like, I'm somebody who is in a committed relationship, or I'm somebody who trains for, and then you're not on a daily basis going, I don't know, do I want to do this today or that today? Do I want to, that's the energy suck that happens. And what you're getting at exactly is like, that's hard. It's way easier to not even think about it. People are probably sick of hearing me say it, but like, I did that with, sugar, right? Like eating desserts and stuff like that. Like one day I'm done. And that's so much easier. I don't pass by a donut shop and just like, oh, I wonder, I guess if I did Tuesday, then I wouldn't, okay, I won't have one tomorrow. Like, oh my gosh. Like it's just like, doesn't even occur to me. Like I'm not somebody who eats sweets.
How free does that feel?
Very free. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the piece.
Yeah.
Yep. And when we do that with our marriages, we can talk about business, and with our children, when you fully commit as a parent, it's like, I'll do whatever it takes to raise this young boy into the man. Whatever it takes, I'm fully committed, like you are. I'm fully committed to this. This isn't like, you know what, if I get a better job offer in Hawaii, or someone sweeps me off my feet, it's like, no, I'm fully committed.
Oh, yeah.